Oh, another. You might have me. Oh, everybody for water. Oh, oh, another. You might have me. Oh, everybody for water. Oh.
Good evening to you, viewers. I greet you all from wherever you are watching from. I decided to make this video judging by what I just watched now on social media concerning the way people cross the Mediterranean in a bid to get to Europe. In other words, I'm making the video to appeal to our brothers and sisters back in Africa who want to cross the Mediterranean Sea to get to Europe. What I just saw just now from one of the video clips I watched is not encouraging. In fact, it beats my imagination to think that people still don't realize that crossing the Mediterranean is as risky as any other thing. In other words, you have a 30% chance of getting to Europe via the Mediterranean Sea. I don't see any reason why many of our African brothers and sisters will continue to risk their lives to get to Europe. I tell you, it is not worth it. When you get here, you will realize that it is not the way you are looking at it back at home. Forget about the stereotypes. Forget about what you hear about Europe. Forget about the pictures that you see of people. My brothers and sisters, it is not like that. Let us stop this primitive thought that Europe is everything or the Western world is everything. The way people are dying in their attempt to cross the Mediterranean Sea is unimaginable. Nobody will tell you. If 10 boats leave the shores of Libya, for instance, believe me, it will not be up to 2 or 3 that will make it to Europe. Many will perish on the high sea. Remember, we're not talking about a small river. Even if it's a small river, this one is an ocean. Even the rescuer, those who are going to rescue you, they are not even safe. So sometimes, no matter how hard you think things are back in Africa, please don't risk your life. Don't risk your life. When I watched that video just now, I was in tears. I couldn't hold back my tears. Why would people still continue to risk their lives? Do you know how many people have died? If your person has left home for, say, maybe months and you didn't hear of him or her, please just consider him or her dead. Many have died trying to cross over. Many died in the desert. Many died on the sea. It's not easy. Please don't encourage your person, no matter how hard it is at home, to cross the Mediterranean Sea. No matter how hard it is at home, once you have peace of mind, it's better. It's better. Don't ever think that here it is all roses. No. Coming abroad is like a court. Once you are in a secret court, getting out of it is difficult. Abroad is just like that. Once you are here, it's difficult for you to come back home. Many people are here, they have not achieved anything. That dream of making it big, they couldn't materialize it. Please consider your thought of crossing over to Europe in a bid that when you do, you escape poverty. It's not the best option for you. There is still hope at home. I tell you, my brothers and sisters of African descent, don't think that when you come here, your troubles will be solved. Your problems, your challenges will be over. No, it's just even the beginning. Forget about people looking fresh sometimes. There are people in Africa that are still looking fresh in spite of the fact that they are there in Africa. There are people that are here in spite of all the food that they eat, in spite of all the money that they have. They don't have rest of mind, they don't look good. So don't ever believe or don't ever think that coming down here will change things overnight. Please, my brothers and sisters, I'm making this video because of you. Stop crossing the Mediterranean in the bid to end your suffering. It will not end your suffering. Many people have lost their lives. Let us just watch this clip. I will come back and say final word concerning this particular issue I've just raised. Thank you. I'll be back in a moment.
The Santi-float, deploy the Santi-float, stabilize the people in the water.
Yes, thank you very much for staying tuned and for watching this far. You have just watched these video clips showing the risk that people take trying to cross over to Europe. I beg you, my African brothers and sisters, stop risking your lives. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So don't feel or don't ever think that when you arrive here, you are going to make it overnight. No, no, no. Many people have died. Many people have died. Stop taking all this unnecessary risk because you want to come over to Europe to make it big, to escape poverty. No. Even the money you have used in crossing or used from wherever your destination was, maybe from Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia to Libya, then finally to Europe. My brothers and sisters, if you invest it in something, in a business, farming specifically in Africa, you'll be able to make something out of it. Because the chances of your making it through the desert and the Mediterranean is very slim. Many die in the Mediterranean. Many die in the desert. So why would you risk your life? Please, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I tell you, my brothers and sisters. I was touched by that video. I was touched by the fact that in this time and age, people still continue to risk their lives, even when they see proof of how people die trying to pass through the desert to Libya, and finally to crossing the Mediterranean to Europe. It's not worth it, my brothers and sisters. Please, I beg you. Well, this is the much we can say. We're just using this medium to appeal to our brothers and sisters back in Africa to stop this madness of trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe. We are trying to tell us back in Africa that when you get here, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Please, stay back at home and plan your life. That little money you think you have, use it to invest in all businesses, like farming, for instance. Thank you once again for staying this far with me, and I hope you will share this video so that it reaches our brothers, our African brothers and sisters back at home who are still dreaming of crossing the Mediterranean to Europe. Please tell them it's a dangerous journey. Thank you once again for being there. Bye-bye.